As a woman, you can't heal within your own power. A lot of times I notice that women will say, guess what? I'm gonna change. This is the new year. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to, um, I don't know, pick up a hobby. But it never lasts. Why? There's many reasons why it doesn't last. And a lot of times, again, we are going about things completely differently. And we're different from men, and not in a negative way. But here's the difference. One of the big differences. We do have hormones. We have hormones that can be somewhat complicated. Yes, men have hormones as well, but theirs is more of a stable, consistent testosterone, right? And they do have estrogen, and that's what helps them a lot more in the sexual area. But here's the thing: it's the testosterone that they produce, and then there's enzymes that are that mix with that testosterone and pull out the level of estrogen that would be needed. So it's totally different. And so a lot of the mentorship and programs and things like that, you're not taking a look at what your hormones can take. Okay, so we have hormones, we have environment, we have nervous system re-regulating, and that's just across the board, right? We have the fact that women love community. It's scientifically proven that when we have a safe community, we are ones that heal and restore, and we feel a belonging and a part of. And that is actually good for women to have that small community. And a lot of times what I notice with women is we isolate. We just block everything out. And then the other really big thing is that we tend to still do all of this within our masculine. And it's the feminine that we need to step into. Now, let me correct any thoughts that you may have if they happen to pop up. The feminine and the masculine are neither male nor female, okay? It's just predominantly feminine you want to be in when you're a woman, and slightly masculine, and more masculine with the men and slightly feminine, because they still need to nurture and care and love, right? So they need the feminine. But what happens is with the women, we've switched and we went highly into the masculine. And so we have less fun, less play, and we have more structure and more to-dos. So all of these things combined, yeah, that's a big reason why you are not being able to successfully handle the change that you're wanting to make. Now, I haven't even gotten to the part that we have different responsibilities. And when we have, a lot of times with women, we put so many responsibilities, not even just things to do, but we put like other people's healing and our family and all of this way before us. And so what ends up happening is healing starts to look like a chore, because the first part, that's usually the toughest, and I get it because I've been there, done that, and I teach this within the Contemplative Woman brand and the collective community. And what ends up happening is it becomes a chore, and we're like in burnout. And so we're not actually getting rid of things in order to have a great outcome, let's just say, for our goal. I hate the word goal, but our focal point, our focus, okay? The thing that we would like to change in our lives. And then two, we go straight into losing weight or getting fit, and we don't think about our nervous system. We don't think about our lymphatic system, that most of this puffiness and things like that are needing a lymphatic drainage. We don't take a look at our cortisol levels. We don't do any of that most of the time. We don't even take a look at like our DNA, like how are we structured? Like I found out that I literally have so much muscle like a female athlete, which is completely different than most women, right? The majority of women. And so I actually needed more calories because I have so much muscle that my body wants more protein and it wants more calories, good ones, than I was giving it. So I would lose weight, but I couldn't sustain it. And then the lymphatic system was, everything was going into fight or flight because I wasn't feeding it enough. So I'm thinking I'm losing weight, which I was, but I was actually putting myself in starvation mode. I didn't find out till later that my body just builds muscle so quickly that cardio is actually what helps me lose weight, not the muscle building. So I had to actually bring my almost 4 to 5 days a week of gym to 2 days of weightlifting instead. And then I focused more so on sleep, rest, how I ate, and increasing the calories, and then also my lymphatic drainage and cortisol and what all of that looked like. So do you see what I'm saying? That's just a quick example. You're not a cookie cutter, my dear. You are not a cookie cutter. So I just wanted to share with you and encourage you, because we are already, I cannot even believe it, but we are in the 21st day. Oh my gosh, the 21st day of the new year. Isn't that like that blows my mind. It really blows my mind. So we are in this 21st day already. Like January is almost over. And I'm sure that you probably were doing really well, and then now it's like a little bit more difficult to keep up, right? That's why I built the Contemplative Woman community. You probably have heard of my book coming out, so I'm really excited about that. You can pre-order that at tanyatanika.com. You can find everything at tanyatanika.com. I make it so easy for everybody. But yeah, so the collective is also available. And in there, we track everything that you would need. It's not just business and leadership and your walk with God. It's not just, but it's nervous system, it's hormones, it's challenges that you can go through, that you have an app that you can go ahead and you can have workouts and fitness and all that type of stuff according to your cycle and according to where you're at. You can even track your food, your calorie intake. You can even connect your Apple Watch, Fitbit, whatever you use, or a Ring, whatever, and connect it to the app. I created a place, well, the Lord and I created a place that was strictly for the woman that wanted to be integrated. All of those parts in you that feel like they're lost, listen, you can bring them all in one and become a contemplative woman. You can step into your feminine predominantly, still having masculine structure, but yeah, it doesn't have to be so difficult. And I share a lot of the tips and tricks and the things that I've learned along the way. And we're about to launch a podcast and some other things that I'm gonna have, different guests as well. So I just wanted to share that with you because, again, encouraging you that the goals that you're seeking, all those things, the focus is, there's way to it than just setting it and putting it in your calendar. All right, well, I'll see you inside of the collective.